All right, we had a good work day like this yesterday, so I'm gonna try to ruin it. Good girl. This dude's always trying to play. So we're gonna take him, we're gonna go, hey, go to your place. Nope, release pressure. Good boy. Down. Good girl. All right. Let's see. Ready, heel? Good. She doesn't need the food, but whatever. Place. So that right there is a lot of times I go from the next thing after is a down, right? So you want to break it out. Break the habit, right? Ready, middle? Hey, why have you started doing this? Hey, hey. I don't know what all those noises. There you go. There you go. Go place. I don't know why she started to kind of walk around either one of the legs, right? Let's see if, ready? Middle? There you go. Try to get her with the snap, try to help it out, right? Go place. Help her out with the hand motion. Miss guy. Ready, mid? Guess you gotta know what you're gonna do, right? I was gonna say he doesn't know a middle. He won't do it. Ready, place. The word, a pause, give him a chance. Hand motion, good boy. Mark your reward. Ready, heel. Pressure. Give him that target. Good. Very nice. I said good before he sat down. That's bad. Don't mark it before they get there. Another bad habit I have is I'll go put my hand in my pocket, and that makes them, that tends to make them stop doing what you're asking to. Ready, down. Good. Then we can come over here. We can do her a duration. We got a guy coming out here, so we got to watch her. Hey, go place. Break. We're gonna take it. We'll put him on his place. Good job, girl. Now he doesn't do any. Here, get out of his way. There you go. We can do the double on one. That's my friend right there. Nope. On your place. Good girl. Let's go down, buddy. Here. Come on. How you doing, man? Good, good. Ready, down? Both of you. Hey. Right, so we go to pressure. I don't think I've done this with him before. Hey. Good. Right? Have I used pressure with him on a down? I know I have with sits. Good girl. All right, so let's do this. Let's walk her off. Ready, break. I'm just gonna walk for a second, because after stuff like that, she tends to be kind of a weirdo. It's hard. I don't know. I think when stuff like that's going on and they're kind of weird, the leash pressure really helps them. No playing when you're on the leash, bro. Bro. We can go right here too, right? We can do the double. Ready, sit. Good girl. I don't know how I feel about that. Most people would say don't allow it. Right? So I should have fixed it. You would fix it by saying nope and putting them in the sit, right? Let's see if they do it again. And break. I mean, it is the, it's weird, right? They're staying in the spot, but they're not doing, hey, settle down. Not doing what you said, right? So let's try it again. Ready, sit. Good. Right, so here, then go back into it. You just do your foot right there. I should have said nope, sit, and then put my foot. Nope, sit. Right, so your foot goes in there. Nope, sit. Good. Give it at least 3 seconds before the mistake. Good. And break. Oh, he fixed himself, right? Good job, Milo. Hey, settle down. Now, did they go into a down there because I don't think they did it to be defiant, right? It's like some dogs do it to be like, oh, whatever, I'm going to do this instead. I think they did it because they're tired, right? We're at about probably 45 minutes. They played, we free walked, we structure walked, right? So we can go right here and we can go, ready, down. She wants to go on the bed, but we said here, right? Milo? Car driving by. I think somebody's coming out of the door. Good. And I will reward ugly ones because there's a lot of stuff going on. And break. Dude, you know, and I suck, so whatever. Work through what you want. Fix it if you want, don't fix it if you don't. Try to be as consistent as you can. Try to remember what you've been requiring, right? If you've been requiring them to stay in the sit, then make them stay in the sit. They'll figure it out. But I guess into the other stuff, like, you know, there's small transgressions lead to bigger transgressions, right? I would say initially I would fix that, but now that I know these guys pretty well, I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? As long as they're staying in the spot. And like I said, we've been out, so it's been a lot of exercise. Typically we don't work after that, right? Typically we're doing our work during play. Just looking for leftovers. All right, let's call it a day. Right, so it's more at the start. So we've made the pattern of not working. Well, no, yesterday I did it afterwards. I don't know, maybe I'm full of crap. Ain't no maybe about it. All right, dude, let's call it a day. I'm out of there. I got a couple more walks to do. He needs his breakfast. Plus it's 9 minutes, so that's close enough.